Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 82, personal reading order number 82. You'd like to know, what does he want you to know? Let us see. All right. So it seems like he wants you to know that he wants to be closer, but he's still trying to find his way. When we have the Three of Cups, Ten of Cups energy coming forward, we're wanting to connect, we're wanting to be close, we're wanting to have happiness and flow of energy and bringing like emotional connection. We're wanting to be bonded. But when we have that energy combined with this idea of the hermit, we're still trying to find our way when it comes to moving forward. That this is not just something that's coming forward with ease or something that's coming forward automatically. There is this energy of I'm still trying to find my way. I'm trying to figure out the directions that I need to take or figure out how I need to move forward. So, with the Five of Cups, there could be something that's kind of holding them back from the past, them wanting to kind of move forward in life in a new way, but feel like the past is keeping them stuck, or just feeling like they're having a hard time thinking about or imagining new directions, trying to figure out new ways that are different than what they've been experiencing thus far. And it kind of just makes them feel a little bit more challenged or a little bit more stuck when it comes to moving forward. So I would say that they want you to know that they're looking to connect, that they're passionate about connecting, and they feel drawn into your energy, but they're still figuring out what does that look like? What does that mean to take action? What does that mean to create movement or flow? What does that mean to be in each other's energy and maybe a more emotional way? And how can they best find that direction moving forward for them? What does that look like for them? They're kind of in that sort of still figuring out the self in order to figure out connection. Direction when it comes to connecting with yourself. So that's what I would say with this combination. So let's go ahead here with 83. 83, you would like to know, is the issue with M going to be ongoing? Let us see. So we have the moon card coming forward, and the moon is the absolute only card that I use to signify a no to the question that is being asked. And so this would say no, it does not look like the issue is going to be ongoing. Now, we do see the Seven of Pentacles coming forward, which would say that something's still going to take some time. It's not going to change overnight. It's not just going to go away on its own. It'll kind of like slowly start to go away or slowly starts to become less of a problem. But it's not necessarily something that's just going to automatically go away. And when we have the idea coming forward here with the Fool, it's like we kind of have to move forward without expectations, move forward without needing it to look like something, be like something, or happen in a particular time frame. Just instead allowing the flow to come forward when it comes to allowing the problem to go away. So based on this combination here, I don't think that the problem is going to be an ongoing problem. I think that with the Two of Cups, things will find its way to kind of sit into a place of harmony. Things will kind of find its way of connecting. It'll move forward. It'll just kind of, it'll go away in time. Basically, it'll go away in time. This is not something that's just going to go away today, go away tomorrow. It's not just something that's going to be at the snap of the fingers, it's gone, but it will go away. It's not going to be an issue that's going to be ongoing, but it's going to take some time based on this combination. The King of Cups can say that we need to maybe balance our emotions, but also allow things to kind of have a sense of like maybe structure, or have a sense of what is the better word? Have a sense of structure, or like have a, I could guess you could use the word trust. Have a sense of trust that things will work out. Because the idea that's coming forward in my mind and thinking about these cards is actually the Hierophant. And I don't know why the Hierophant is coming forward into my mind. But with the idea of the Hierophant, we're thinking about the rules, we're thinking about the structures, we're thinking about the the ways things have been, right? Or the rules that things have. And so I'm thinking when it comes to this style of combination, like allow things to get built up in the structures or fall into the patterns that they need to, right? Allow the patterns to build themselves. Seven of Pentacles. Allow things to build up in time. And then you'll be able to see things really work out in the way that it needs to. So I don't see it being an ongoing issue, but it's not going away tomorrow. It's going to go away in time. Things will have an opportunity to create flow and harmony in the situation, but you kind of have to trust, give the trust that things are going to move forward in that way. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings right now, so if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. No worries. Thank you as well for allowing me to do your reading for you. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 84. 84, you'd like to know, are you going to meet somebody this year? Let us see. All right, so I wouldn't say this year. When we have the idea of the Hanged Man coming forward with the Five of Pentacles, when it comes to romance, there's something that maybe you need to recognize, or there's something that's kind of distancing you. When we have the Justice card, something needs to come forward into balance as well. So something's not aligning you, okay? There's something maybe going on with your perspective, how you're trying to search for people, or what you're looking to get out of when it comes to romance, that's at a bit of a distance compared to where you're at energetically. So as an example, maybe, I'm just trying to think of a wild example to really show the difference. Say you're like, you really want a marathon runner. You want somebody who runs marathon, and every chance they can get, they're out there running foot to the pavement. They're running that marathon. But you don't go outside. You don't go anywhere near anybody who would be doing anything marathon-y. You don't go to tracks. You don't go to the running shoe store. You don't go to outside where people are running, just as an example. And then so that creates a distance, right? The idea of the Five of Pentacles is like, we're not really allowing ourselves to align with where we want to be. So there's something going on here about needing to open up your perspective with the Hanged Man to push you forward into a different direction of where you want to be. This could be like recognizing the differences as to where you're at energetically here right now today versus the envisionment that you have with relationships or the partnerships that you're looking for in general, right? So again, with the marathon runner, if you're wanting this particular person to come forward, this style of person, this style of relationship, then you have to do those things that align you to have those relationships, right? Maybe you have to go to the running store, even if you don't want to go running, go get a new pair of sneakers, go try on a new pair of sneakers, go walk around a track, go sit in a park that people like to run at, and maybe like read your book in the park, right? Putting yourself out there to be connected with the space of the person, the style of person, the style of relationship that you're looking for can align you with that. Now, the King of Pentacles as well as the King of Cups says not necessarily that you're attracting two different people to come forward into your life, but you're attracting these energies. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's very stable, which can say that when it comes to attracting somebody who's stable, we need you as well to be stable. Can be why we're asking for more balance, more structure to come forward. But then also with the King of Cups, we're also asking for emotional balance, emotional maturity, and we're also asking for openness in the heart, right? In the loving spectrum. So this could say, with the Justice card coming forward, that maybe you need to have more stability in your own life. You need to put out more stability, have more emotional stability, or be in a place that can be a little bit more open to taking on what it means to be in a relationship with another, the emotional weight that comes forward with being in a relationship with another, right? So based on this combination, I would say not this year, but you could change it around. Again, energy is always flexible. Timelines are always flexible. If you allow yourself to open up more to the style of person that you're looking for, the style of relationship that you're looking for, if you take action to align yourself with that better, it can come a lot sooner. But based on the combination here, I wouldn't say this year, no. It seems like we need to recognize something, look at things in a bit more of a bird's eye view here with the Hanged Man before we can see it come forward. So I would more so say no than I would say yes. And if you have somebody in mind already that you're looking for when it comes to this, really think about what actions do you take, what patterns that you have that may actually create distance between the two of you rather than alignment, and kind of recognize those with the Hanged Man. And by recognizing them and taking action to them, you can create change to bring in closeness. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you're interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for 86. This is also the last call for today. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading done, it does need to be in the queue. I will be ending the live within the next 5 minutes. Alright, so will they come back to you as wanting to be in a relationship? Let us see. All right. So there is a want. The Nine of Cups coming forward with the Emperor wants to see more come forward. It would be something that they would be desired. It would be something that they would be open to. It would be something that they would be, they would find would make them happy. But the Devil card says it's not just as easy as that. It's not just as easy as, oh, here we are in a relationship and everything's great and it's working and it's moving forward. No. The Devil card recognizes where things could go wrong. It recognizes the patterns between the two of you, any sort of way that you two don't quite mesh that well or can kind of create any sort of difficulties between you two. It recognizes that. And so when it comes to them thinking logically here with the King of Swords, they're not coming back and saying, I need a relationship, that's what I need it now. They're like, I'd like a relationship. I see where things don't really work between the two of us, where there could be issues, where there could be disagreements, where we don't see eye to eye on things. I see that. But I kind of want to see where it goes. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune would talk about allowing divine timing to come into play. It allows the flow to happen in the time, shape, way, and form it needs to. It's like they're saying, I would like it. I'm not going to force it. I'm going to see how time kind of progresses between the two of us and take it from there. But not necessarily needing it to be a relationship or forcing it to be a relationship. They're saying, I'd like for it to be one, but if it doesn't happen in that way, then that's just what it is. It just doesn't happen. I'm kind of open to allowing it to flow and to shape itself in the way that works best for it, right? That's kind of how I see this combination coming forward here. Them basically saying, I'm coming back with the intention of seeing where things go, and I'd like to be open to a relationship. I'd like to be open to something being, good and connected between the two of us, but it doesn't need to happen that way, and so we're not going to force it to happen in that way. That's kind of what I see coming forward here. So not an automatic relationship, but it seems like they would be open to the exploration of a relationship. So again, this is the last call. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, I will be on the live. Let's call it the next 5 minutes here as I pack up ready to go. And yeah, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if anybody's interested in having a personal reading here today. But this is the last call to have a reading done on today's live.